Hello people of the internet, it is me, English Guy. I am so sorry that this is a late upload, but I thought, stuff it, I'll do this today. So, as you can see, this is a game. Probably not the best way to start off a video, but oh well. I do apologise for the poor audio and visual quality that I have right now, but that is because I'm recording with a camera from school, which my teacher has let me borrow for a different purpose, so shh, don't tell her. Especially you to Inception. Go subscribe to his channel, who I've finally managed to put on my my YouTube channel, so please go and visit him. Alright, I will only be doing about 10 minutes of this game because I have such a limited time frame and it is about 7:35 at night on a Sunday, so I need to do this because I've got marshmallows waiting. So, let's start this off. I have done a bit of the game before, but I've reset the entire game for you guys. Right, so doing this properly, we have up here, obviously we've got the start button, easy, normal, hard. I will go on easy because the game is ruthless and unforgiving. I have layouts, which I don't know if you guys can see or not. I have ships because there are multiple ships. I have a name, so I'm going to rename my ship. I'm going to rename it the Dick Vessel. I don't know how to spell, okay? So we'll leave it as that, and enter. So, we have weapons. I'll just get into the game and I'll show you. So, I should probably read this out for you guys as well. Don't worry about this stuff down here, because this is all just kind of rubbish shit. So, let's get into this. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip, pausing. Press the spacebar at any time, I can pause it, blah de blah de blah. So basically this whole game is you're running away from the rebels. It's like Star Wars, but in reverse, so the rebels are the bad guys, the Federation is the Empire, and the Federation is the good ones. You're carrying the Death Star plans, and you're wanting to kill the rebels. So, I do have to reach my hand across, so I don't know if anything will happen. Let's get into this. So, I'll be truthful, I haven't played this game in about 2 months, so I can remember some of the things. 1, 2, that's my systems going up. I have a store straight away, I have a Nebula, and I have 2 other locations. I'm gonna go Nebula. So, oh, hello. Black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the Nebula before pushing his wares, sorry. So I can either ignore the ship, attack the ship, or an option I can't do right now, which is purchase an unknown weapon for 45 scrap. This is a black market dealer, and this game, for me, reflects who I am, so I'm going to attack the ship because I'm a bit of an evil bastard when it comes to this. Okay, so as you can see, I can no longer see the insides of my ship. That is because what's happening is the Nebula disrupts my sensors. I don't understand that for my own ship, but it gets rid of their sensors as well. If they had sensors, that is. So, let's see, missiles I believe can go through shielding. Oh dear. And then get rid of that. Conserve missiles. Enable auto fire. And I will want someone to go and fix that, so... Oh dear, that's not good. So, as you can see, I just got rewards for killing that guy. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Nice to know. So as you can see, I have Dangia, or whatever his name is, or her name, I should say, actually. It looks more like a her. Right, so the whole game is based around a bit of strategy. You're just kind of running and fire all of your weapons at the enemy ships. It's not exactly the best game I've ever played, but for an indie game, it is surprisingly fun for me to play. The only other game that I've played like this, or another indie game I've played that is joyful for me, was Five Nights at Freddy's when that came out. So I should also mention about the nebulas. You can see, I think you can see it. The nebula here will make the fleet pursuit slower, but it will disrupt your senses. And you can hear that yobbo in my voice coming out there. So, basically, nebula. Really good if you want... Oh, no. Alright, so, as you can see, I've got all of these little rocks in the background. I'm in an asteroid field now, so... a pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves in to attack. Okay, so... As you can see, we actually do have some things appearing ready to destroy my ship, so I have to be really precise with what I do now. So as you can see, I always go for... I should stop doing that. As you can see, I always go for the... get rid of the shield, get rid of the weapons, but that's because this is like... This is early on game. If this were later game, or late game I should say, that's the correct terminology. Late game, what you want to be doing is you want to be going for other systems, because those systems aren't actually your biggest worry. Your big worry is trying to get rid of their evasiveness and their weapons. Because the shields won't matter in the end, I think, if I remember correctly. Fix myself. See, I haven't got anything to sell properly. I don't want drones, even though I could get drone control if I had 10 more. Could get that. That's 4. Requires 2 power, but I'll get that. And I'll wait for that. And then I will jump to this one. So yeah, the game isn't perfect for me, at least. It's a good game. It incorporates not much physics, but it does incorporate the idea of run away and kill people, which is always something I like. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. I'm sorry, I love doing voices for these kind of things. I could have paid 15 scrap, which is this little number up here, which is like my money in the game. I should have mentioned that while I was at the shop. Ow, my foot is getting a cramp. But since I haven't got that, I have to reject their offer. Which means now I have to... Too bad, you will regret this decision. And as you can see, my combat music is engaged, the little area has gone red, and I get to continue. So, yeah, go kill people, I guess. Let's see, get rid of that. Get rid of the... Actually, the weapons aren't going to be a problem. No, they are. Accept their offer. We will not accept surrender! I can see that there's very little scrap, and I think I'll just not accept the surrender. As I said, this game does reflect who I am quite well, so I'm going to aim for their oxygen next. So, as you can see, early on the ships have very few shield layers, and the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. I don't know how long I've been going on for, but this is fun. So, let's see. So yeah, as you can see, I have just the one shield layer, which early game isn't a problem. Late game, if you only have the one shield layer, you're gonna die. Can't buy someone because I'm 3 short this time. Ignore the slaver. Okay, hang on. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. 39 for me is not cheap, so I will hopefully get my buttons right and attack. So, slavers. As you saw, they can sell you workers for less than what you can get at the shops. And as you can see, if you deal enough damage to them, you can actually get people. So I'm going to accept 1. 2. Let's see, I want you going on to shields, because I need shields for later. You can also see that I have an upgrade menu, so I can upgrade my ship in here. As you saw, I just put some more into my engine, or what, yeah, the engines, and I've also put some into the reactor. So, obviously, reactor is my little power bit, which is very difficult to see, but I can put power into there, and as you saw, or possibly didn't see, my little indicator to say my evasiveness went up by 5%. So for every power in here, I get 5% extra. So I can do that, and I've got a quarter evasion, basically. So for every one shot, or essentially every one shot, I will miss. It will miss. Let's see. Now I've got 12 fuel, so I'll go there. Sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained because I don't do many videos like this. I don't even do them for my own personal things. You come across a rebel automated scout ship pursuing civilian ship. Weapons engaged, so I can aid the civilians or I can stay out of it. I'm a very heroic person, so I'll aid. Okay, so this thing here, I'll pause it again. This thing here is called a mini beam. Basically what it is it's a, how can I put it? It's a beam weapon, it just cuts through my ship. Whereas this is a projectile weapon. Unlike the missiles, it requires just power. It's plasma. So for this, I'm going to go on my same strategy. So as you can see, they're all a little bit different when it comes to this. They all have their own strategy as such. Now this is another interesting bit. You see how my, well, you saw, ship breaks apart, you hasten to contact the civilian ship. It seems the crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. So I have 2 fuel, another drone part, which I will probably never use with this layout, and 11 scrap. So I've got 26 scrap right now. So as you saw, my evasiveness went down to 0. Basically what it means is I could not avoid anything then. Whereas when I've got the pilot on, it has an extra 5%, or it should do. So I will now jump to this stress beacon, and I'll show you all the other stuff. So, greetings! It's so good to see you. We've been at Sam out. Get out! Sorry about that. I should have put a notice up saying that no people are allowed in while I'm recording. Anyway, we've been out of fuel and floating out here for weeks. We were terrified a pirate or those damn rebels would find us first. Could you spare some fuel? So I can either give them fuel or I can apologise, wish them luck, and continue on. Now, I have 14... This is not my part where I express who I am, this is the part where I choose just for fun, and I will give them the fuel, because I'm a very nice person in the end. So I give them fuel, and I get 31 scrap. So, yay. It's just occurred to me, I don't think I've actually come across any rebels unless my memory serves incorrect. So I will now upgrade those 2, and I will admit that that is very bad for what I am. So I will jump into this beacon, and we'll see what happens. Okay, you arrive at the beacon located in a civilian star system. A nearby colony contacts you. We've got a rogue rebel ship harassing this system. Do you have time to find it? Not my best impression. So I can go looking, no time to search, you prepare to jump away. I will go looking for it, and I've found it. So, while we've got this, I'll quickly examine what we've got. I can't actually do anything. We've got a small bomb here which teleports past shields, and we also have a hull beam, hull smasher. You're able to quickly track down the rebel. Let's hope he's as easy to defeat in combat as he was to find. Now, generally these ones are a little bit tougher, so I could take away power from my engine just to do that, or I could wait. As you can see, I've got a fire in here as well, but this is a neat mechanic to the game. I can deprave the area of oxygen, and it goes out. See? It's a really neat mechanic. Oh, hello. Took everything we have, and let's both forget this happened. Yeah, again, not a good impression. So I can get two fuel, 2 missiles, and 11 scrap, and an anti-personnel drone, or I don't accept surrender. Now I know if I don't accept surrender, I get more scrap. So what the hell? I'll not surrender. I know it'll probably mean I don't get as much. It means I won't get any missiles though, so I'm really sacrificing a bit there, but it was oh no, I got a missile. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So I get 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 24 scrap. So you see how they kind of compensate for the less scrap if you decide to kill. Let's see. So I'll jump to the next sector, I'll do the first bit there, and then I'll end the video, okay? So, yes, as you can see, I've actually got sector maps. You can see green is obviously civilian, red is hostile, and purpley blue is nebula. Now, I'm all for greens, but I have none. I know that if I go to there, the rebels will know, and the nebulas won't be as effective of a hiding place. They'll only be cut down by 25% of their jump, whereas if it's in a regular sector, they lose, I think it's, what is it? It's like 50%, 50 or 25, 50 or 75%. So I'll go to the Mantis controlled, because the Mantis are also very well learned in their fighting. So, yeah. Let's just have a quick look at the map, and then you guys can, well, you can have fun. So, I have 3 little exit points, and I have a store coming in close by, and I've only got 31 scrap. So, yeah, I think I'll leave this gaming episode here. That's actually kind of weird to say. So, if you give me a sec, I'll quickly arrange the lights. Oh, God on earth. Ah! Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video of Faster Than Light. I know I did, and you can see it's still going on in the background there and there. So, let me just walk you through why I decided to do it now rather than any other time. It's because now I actually have a camera, although it's not meant to be used for this. No, I have a camera for this, so now I can actually do the videos, and it's only going to be for a limited time on these, so I've got to try and work out what was wrong with the other camera first, and then I can do regular uploads. So that's the reason why I've chosen to do it now. The reason why I've decided to record today, or whenever this goes up, this is the 10th of the 9th, so the day before 11th of the 9th. God rest their souls. And that's how you say it, Americans. So yeah, I decided to do it today because it's a free day. I literally went out and I got, for those of you who know me, I'm very passionate about Yu-Gi-Oh! I went out and got the Link Strike starter deck because I wanted to see what this Link summoning was about, and I'm so triggered because now I have Link cards. I'm annoyed at myself for buying it, but oh well, I can't really do much about that, can I? So I hope you guys have had a wonderful time watching this video, and yeah, don't forget to hit that like button and hopefully subscribe if you guys want to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've got to go out and toast marshmallows now, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a beautiful day, night / evening, wherever you may be in this wonderful world. And yeah, this is English Guy signing out. See you guys.